politically, my staff will tell you this, it is to under-promise and over-deliver. So I'm not running out there saying the stadium is going to be here and it's going to look like this. What I'm saying is it's time for us to have a conversation about that. We've got a convention center that's well on the way to being built. We've got a new public library that's going to be fantastic, one of the top 10 places to watch this year, according to CNN. We're hosting the Ford World Men's Curling for the first time next year. The CIS Men's Championship for the first time next year. We're going to have the web.com in Halifax, the golf tour this year. So things are happening in the city. We're in a pretty good position. But this is exploratory. This is not, we don't have a place for a stadium yet. But I think that this is a city, as somebody told us this morning, we should have a stadium. A city our size, the center of the Atlantic provinces in so many different ways, we should have a stadium. At the very least, I think we owe it to the people to have that conversation. And if the CFL is part of that, then that's fabulous.
What's the change in the mood of people in Halifax or in the province to have a stadium here when you lost the Commonwealth Games and FIFA was out? What's changed for taxpayers and council?
Well, I think what may have changed most significantly is the model. How are we going to do this? I think the last stadium was primarily a three-way deal, 20-20-20. We couldn't get the province, which meant that we didn't go to the feds. We need to look at some different ways of doing this. But what's changed in the city is I think that there's a different mood. The finances of the city are pretty solid these days. And as Mark has indicated, the CFL is a different league than it was 10 years ago, than it was 5 years ago. So from his point of view, it's different. From my point of view, I think that it's a good time to have the conversation. But hey, listen, I haven't gone to any of you and said, talk to me about a stadium. I've responded to requests from people because I do think that there is an atmosphere in this city that says that we can do some things that maybe we couldn't do before.